Hello, my friends. This is Brian, the speaker, coming to you today, once again from the road, because that's where I literally spend most of my time. With a video that I'm just simply going to title "For Loki." If you listened to Loki's Mornings of Mischief this morning, you got to hear him talk about YouTube and some incidents that have happened with him and some people that he's tried to help on YouTube, and people have kind of come back and hurt him, tried to stab him in the back or talk crap about him behind his back and stuff. And I just wanted to talk about that for a minute, and thank Loki from Mornings of Mischief. I met Loki probably maybe a year after I had started. Might have been 6 months to a year from the time I started doing YouTube. And I met him on a live stream that I was actually on with someone else on their channel. And then from those interactions, I got to know Loki and started going on his channel, and then I had him on my channel a couple times, and he's become a really good friend, and he's a good man and a good friend, and I consider him my brother, like so many of you that I consider family now. YouTube has done at least that for me. It's given me much more family than I had. The reunions are going to be epic. But anyway, I wanted to talk about, because I commented several times on Loki's channel this morning, but because I was driving, I couldn't. I had to do a voice text, so I couldn't respond specifically to anybody because it doesn't read that right when I try and do that. But I am grateful to Loki for many reasons. One, he's been there. He's tried to help me as he's built his channel. I mean, he has been nothing but gracious and generous, inviting me on streams, asking me to be a part of things, reaching out to me, offering his help, plugging my channel. Seriously, there has been no one else that has helped or tried to include me as much as he has. I've had many people reach out to me, and then I've been on their channels, and I've done stuff with them, and it's been great. But Loki is by far and away the one who has tried the hardest to help me. He's made intros for my channel before. He just offered out of the blue, "Hey, would you like me to make you an intro?" And I'm like, "Sure." And he made a great intro that I've used many times, and still use periodically. And he's always trying to help somebody else. And I wanted to publicly thank him on YouTube and tell him how grateful I am for his support. As many of you know, a couple months ago, I was ready to shut my channel down. And I wasn't going to shut it down completely. I was just going to do it whenever the whim caught me. But it was not going to be anything like what I'd been doing. And Loki went on his morning show, and at the end of the show, Adega had sent me a message that morning telling me, "Brian, did you catch Loki's show this morning?" And I hadn't, because I'd driven late that night, and so I'd gotten up late and I missed his show. And so I went back and listened to his show, and at the very end of his show, he called me out and and pleaded with me to not give up and to not let the demons win, I guess, in a manner of speaking, and to stay the course and to keep going. And I thought about that, and because of that, so many people who had been on his show that morning sent me Twitter messages, jumped on and encouraged me, and these are everybody who jumped on and did that. I am really grateful. It meant a lot to me, because I love being a part of Valhalla and part of Loki's Mornings of Mischief and his family that he's created there. because that's what it is. It's a family. And it's sad when members of our family go off and mistreat, one of our own, our dad figure in a way, I suppose you could call him. And for me, YouTube has never been about numbers, counts. To me, that was just a result of me either being successful reaching people and being able to help them in their day be better, make their day a little better, because we talked Star Trek or talked whatever. I never looked at the numbers and stuff like that as some measure of success. I did look at it as a measure of how I was reaching people. And I felt when I was going to shut my channel down, I just felt like YouTube wasn't going to allow me to succeed. Even still to this day, I just constantly lose trickle of subscribers. In the last few weeks, I've had 3 people subscribe to me, and my subscriber count has not moved at all. It has stayed right where it was. So I get the notification, you've got a new subscriber, nothing changes. So, but you know what? I finally realized I don't care. I don't care. If 2 people, if 1 person watches my video, that's all I need. I mean, obviously I want more than that because I want to build those relationships with people. But I mean, I have great relationships with so many people. I just did an impromptu stream last night, and I had story time, Project Story Time. Josh popped on and was talking. Chris Persia, my brothers, Zenocide and Kamikaze D. Loki had popped on real quick. Trying to think of everybody that was in there, and if you were on there and I missed you, I apologize. I'm trying I'm trying not to run into the back of another truck. So I'm trying to focus and do things at once here. But it does mean the world, and to have so many people jump on and say hello for just an impromptu stream. We talked about The Expanse for a couple of minutes. It reminds me, and I owe Loki for reminding me why I was doing YouTube. I mean, it's not like I'd completely forgotten, but I'd gotten disheartened by the whole process, by YouTube and their epic efforts to keep the little creators down so that they can prop up the big media sources and the losers out there that are ruining everything for all of us. And so I get frustrated with that. And Loki reminded me that all that crap doesn't matter. That doing what you want, creating the content that you want, being yourself, that's what matters. That's what matters and nothing else. And if you're happy with the product you're putting out, well, by hell, then that's the best product you could have put out. So thank you, Loki. We stand with you. I stand with Valhalla. Thank you to everybody who's been a part of my channel, who supports me and watches my videos and comments to let me know what I need to do better or change. Just Another Nerd has been really great. He and I have been commenting back and forth, and Curtis YZ jumps in and comments quite a bit. And I just have some really great regular people who are constantly there, constantly trying to support me and talking back and forth. And it's so much fun to see their comments and to get to read them and push the like and the love button and the, so that they know that I've read their comment, because I don't push the like or love button for any comment that is put on my channel that I have not read. I don't do it. I don't get on there and just go like, because that seems to defeat the whole point of why I got on in the first place. If I don't read what people said, then why am I asking them to comment? Just to get the algorithm to pay attention? Well, that's stupid. I don't need a machine paying attention. I want people paying attention, because they're the ones that matter. And so anyway, I just wanted to do this quick thank you video and tell everybody out there, support Loki, support him, he supports us, and anybody who says differently is full of crap. Don't believe them at all. More than likely than not, they are the ones who have walked away from Loki. They are the ones who didn't put in the effort. They are the ones who fell down and didn't do what they should have done. And because I mean, whether you succeed or fail on YouTube is solely up to you. and how you view that success. Solely up to you. So anyway, get out there, make something great, go watch something great, comment, talk, share. That's what this is all about. Everything else, that's just window dressing. Just window dressing. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Thanks, Loki. I love you, my brother. And love you guys all in Valhalla. And we'll talk to you next time. Bye now.